Wes. Tell you, it's interesting. I'm a believer. Not only that, I'm also a minister. And several years ago, or probably 3 decades ago, I discovered manifesting, but not directly. I was planning to go on a trip to a. I'll put it like this: there was someone who had given me some tickets to a fair for my children, and I said I would go. 1 week went by, it was a 2 week event. And then the second week came to the last day, and I said, I promised that I would take those children or my children to this fair. And so I packed my children up in the car, and I told them in advance, I said, don't ask for anything, because I had one thin dime in my pocket. And so I packed them in the car, and we're driving to this place, and it took about 20 minutes to get there. And the whole way there was my voice inside was saying, you're stupid. Why are you carrying your children to a fair and you know you don't have any money? And that voice played over and over again. But put it to the side and I said, hey, I'm going anyway. And so seems like every few minutes that same voice would come, but I kept driving, kept driving. When I got to the fair, I reminded the kids, hey, don't ask for anything. And so when we got out of the car, as we were walking toward the gate to the fair, about 10 yards from the entrance, there was a guy who came quickly out of the gate, and he was kind of looked a little confused in a way. And so when he looked at me, I said, or he said, I've got these tickets in my hand. And he had two fists full of tickets. And he looked around and said, I can't use them because I'm leaving. And he handed those two fistful of tickets to me and said, here, you take them. And so I'm standing there with my three children. One was too young. And I looked at them and I said, hey, see, this is what happens if you have faith. Okay, now it's a doubting Thomas coming all the way up to the fair, but something inspired me in that moment to say, there's something significant about this. Thing was, when we got into the fair, we had so many tickets, we actually ended up giving half of them away and still had plenty of tickets for rides, for food, for everything. In fact, before we got there, I didn't even know we needed all of those tickets. I thought you just paid cash. But anyway, so that stuck in my mind for the past 3 decades. Somehow, and I came across your advertisement for Genie script, it's like something spiritually happened. It's like something is significant about this. And so I grabbed it up because still buried in my mind was this idea that there's something significant about being able to manifest something easily and effortlessly. And so when I got the script and began listening to the script, I became excited because it actually reinforced what had happened some 3 decades earlier. And so I'm excited about this, and thanks for sharing this Genie script with me. Much success. Take care.